UTSA, narrow 3-point lead. Our citywide sports network telecast calendar brought to you by IHOP. Join us Saturday night. You can watch the Marshall Thundering Herd at UTSA in football at 6 p.m. on CW35. And our next basketball game will be December 9th when Houston Baptist takes on UTSA at 7 p.m. on KCWX. Visit citywidesportsnetwork.com for our complete schedule of exciting college football and basketball games. CSN, where it all begins. Fouls starting to pile up now on UTSA. Every starter in there, or all five in there right now, except for Lyle, have 2 fouls. And now that one goes on Lyle, so he's got a foul.
Well, before we went to break, the ball where Peacock got fouled, he's going to learn you got to get the rock up. Because it ended up being a layup situation for Texas State, and then you don't even get to the free throw line because you're making a 10.
Peacock gets it to a wide open Duncan. And a defensive breakdown by the Roadrunners.
Yeah, nice play there. Recognizing there was a guy free underneath the hole. Peacock picking up the assist.
Duncan's got 7. Texas State back within 1. UTSA, an immediate answer. Wilborn atones for the defensive mishap with 2.
Really nice body control underneath the cup and pulling the ball up and under and getting it to roll.
It's exciting seeing how much potential is on the floor for these 2 teams. 2 very young teams still. Duncan rattles one in from 3. He's starting to take over like Blunt did earlier.
Yeah, it's amazing. Some of these guys, you know, in their 3-point shooting, I mean, Duncan's now 2 for 2 from 3 land.
Duncan's 4 for 4 from the floor, the senior from Fishers, Indiana. But a foul on the other end will put UTSA back to the line.
Coming off the screen and squaring it up, knocking it down.
At the line for UTSA shooting 2, Javon Jackson.
And Javon Jackson, part of a recruiting class that Steve Henson was very excited about. Jackson, Wallace, and Adrian Rodriguez comprise a pretty impressive core for UTSA. And yes, Adrian Rodriguez on the bench right now. He's out for the year after the knee injury. But that's a core to be optimistic about. Add in some other young guys like Fronin, who you just saw, and Nicolau, only a sophomore. Well, the core of this UTSA team is pretty enviable.
Yeah, and again, a chance for these guys to kind of grow up with one another. Again, Coach Henson having to really basically blow it up and start from scratch. I mean, when he took over a program that only won 5 games the year before.
Got him to 8 wins in conference. Tied a program record and the first Conference USA tournament win where UTSA beat the 8th seed Western Kentucky.
I mean, to come in like he did and then immediately win 9 more games than you won the year before, I think it caught him a little bit by surprise, but he just talked about the tenacity of these young men and how ferocious they were last year playing defense and committing to getting rebounds. And that kept him in pretty much every game, and then they had some signature wins along the way last year too. UAB, ODU, just to name a couple.
Now traveling called on Gurley. That's the 9th turnover on Texas State. And the Bobcats have really ironed it out and cleaned it up since the opener when they turned it over 20 times at Air Force.
Well, I think it was a good call by the ref. I mean, Gurley was going to the hole. He was a little bit out of control. Lost his footing. Sometimes you get the benefit of the doubt. Not this time.
Well, Jackson stays in. He's got 3 fouls, but 10 points. UTSA needs that offense out on the floor, leading by 1.
Yeah, I think just watching UTSA for this basketball game, they're just very efficient when they protect the ball.
Fronin, fundamental off the glass.
Yeah, the throw show. Beating his man off the dribble and throwing it up with the right hand off the glass, finding the 2.
I like the nicknames you have thrown out there.
Got to start early so they catch.
Yeah, only a sophomore, so get it latched on now. This game's been played within about 5 points this entire half. UTSA trying to get some breathing room. Into the zone, a step back, off the back of the rim, offensive rebound. Pearson cleans up his own miss.
Really nice job by Texas State spreading the floor, being patient, and then working it back inside. And Pearson making sure he cleaned up the mess inside.
Pearson's got 8, but it's been a little bit more of a struggle tonight. He's come on 3 for 10 shooting. A Absorbing the contact. Wilborn gets it to go, and he'll head to the line.
George Wilborn III showing everybody how quick that first step really is. Absorbs the contact, and again, great body control to get the ball up around the cup and let it do its thing, bounce around up there and find the bottom of the net.
That foul also goes on Emmanuel King, so his third, with still nearly 9 minutes left. And now, yes, King will come out along with Peacock. So Kriovic and Terry back in. And Reggie Miller has come into the game to run the offense.
Except he's only 6 feet tall.
Well, we were wondering, he's a freshman. Here's the scary thing. We were wondering, do you think he even, knows or ever even saw Reggie Miller play?
Probably not, but
Probably
I'm sure
not.
his daddy did. Or mama too. Somebody named him Reggie Miller for a reason. They called him Shot.
We'll see if this Reggie can shoot like that other Reggie. Kriovic pleading for a call as he threw it over the hoop. It goes out of bounds harmlessly back to the Roadrunners.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe that he didn't get that call there. He just stepped into his shot and the ball didn't get anywhere near the basket for a reason.
Miller stays in, but now Blunt back in. And Tyler Blunt has 12 points this half. He'll go pick up George Wilborn in the corner. Cronin tried to drive and gets up out of the traffic. And a foul down low goes on Roblin. I guess Terry cleared him out and carved out some space. Back and forth ball game. Terry takes the practice free throw. He'll have time to think about that one. Bobcats trail by 4, 8 minutes left.